to our global business preview on Tuesday nights, Wednesday in the Philippines. So welcome everyone. I do want to acknowledge 070711. And if you would not mind letting us know who you are by tapping in the chat, and I would appreciate if you would rename it. My name is Bronwyn D'Italia, and the rest of the team here from Cincinnati. We are going to get started in a few minutes. Can we just, may we know who you are, please? 070711.
Stop on 7.
Hong Kong is in the house. So we have Hong Kong represented in just a few minutes.
070711 is Nathan.
That's what he said.
Nathan. Nathan or Nathan?
Nathan.
Nathan.
Yeah, okay, cool. So Elizabeth, I know you've been with us before, and I think we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go and text Iffy Milimalugu. I'm thinking since we all have seen the business preview, we're all our family here, we would just go and delve into the sharing as soon as I get her in, okay? We may have to edit this recording, Nathan. But talk among yourselves, Nathan and his family too. Welcome, Elizabeth. Maybe Miss Kelly, do you mind facilitating a reporting update from folks?
Sure. We can proceed with the updates, sharing about our activities, also sharing about the news that we can use from our state, from our countries, right? So, well, here in the Philippines, it's rainy season right now. There are some agriculture areas here that were affected by the continuous rain, but our country is coping with that. And with regards to COVID, there are still some cases, but not that very rampant before. And I just want to share that with Uno Premier, we recently visited President CEO William Barbo's house. Actually, it was a special intimate dinner for Team General because, as you all know, one of our grand uplines were taken by another MLM company. So we don't have a grand upline now. So Boss William Barbo talked to us and told us that he will be our grand upline. And we discussed a lot of things like what happens if someone moved to a different company, even if they offer you something, you still need to work on that. I mean, maybe they'll give you something for at least 6 months expense, but you really need to start from scratch. So if you start from scratch, whatever you have built before on because our grand upline started like 10 or 11 years ago. So for the 10 years that he stayed and built his group, his team, it all had been a waste, right? So he just inspired us of also telling us that he wasn't we also spoke with Mom Donna, his wife. It's like a simple dinner, and talking about families. And Boss William told us that he may not be seen like in our big events, but he's always on the background on the everyday meetings. They still um, having some, you know, improving the management and all. And then he also mentioned that because he's getting older now, he's also venturing in other business, also maximizing the time with his family. Ma'am Donna mentioned before that, you know, few decades before, Boss William was really so focused on Uno. Um, Now they are just enjoying chilling with the family. As we notice, they are always traveling, right? So that's what they are doing now. But he confirmed to us that he is still um, active and just behind the scenes, um, just like Sir Oliver before, that Sir Oliver is also not active on the events, but um, he is still in the background. So it's just like that now. I think I've already talked about many things, but again, it was a really good meeting with Boss William. By the way, he also mentioned that we will. I'm not sure with the US, but in Uno Premier Philippines, they are planning to increase our packages. This is because of you know, after the COVID incident, there is inflation, right? So our company is actually the one of the last who will be increasing the amount of the packages. Um, all other companies already did that, but we really need to do that. But he said it's just a minimal amount, very acceptable because of the inflation. But I think it will be Uno Local first, and then we will have it probably this year, late this year, I think. So just a few updates of what we talked about on that dinner we had with the couple, Boss William and Mom Donna. All right, so let me ask some people here. Any updates for US, UAE? Mom Julie.
Morning, very early morning to everyone.
Yes.
Yes, so congrats first, Ma'am Kelly. You have new grand upline, Boss William. Hataw na.
Yes.
Okay, so somebody will control you. Team Grabe. Congratulations anyway. So time check is 5:31. Still really summer in UAE at early this time, 33 degrees. So it's hot, right? So summer from April to September, you expect UAE is very hot. So don't visit us now after September. USA, please come, Ma'am Kelly. All of you come at maybe January will be good for everyone. That's the coldest.
Yeah.
January after New Year or before Christmas, right? Or November. Most welcome, guys.
It's
So here in
5:30
UAE
a.m., right?
again, we have the increase of COVID cases. As of today, this is 1,554. So it's not, before we have only 200 plus, 100 plus, but today, 5,554. And recoveries is 1,361. And thanks God, no death reported in UAE. And from the government of Dubai, this I'm expecting here. So everyone who are, we can say indigent, those people who have retired, they don't have houses, the newly elected Prime Minister of UAE start to what's this? To distribute more than 1,000 houses in UAE. So, and they are giving also increasement of salary to all government offices. This is the good news from UAE this time. And those who are Emirati also that are married to, because Emirati ladies here, when they get married with outside UAE, they are not entitled to have the benefits of the UAE government, even the children. Only if, like me, I get married with local, so we are entitled to have the benefits of the UAE nationals. But if you are Emirati and you married like USA or you married from other country, you will not have anything. But this time, the they impose the new rule now is all Emirati ladies married outside is entitled already for the benefits of what the UAE have. Right, so Ahmad is happy for this because mom is Emirati. Hopefully, he's telling me last night we are chatting, and hopefully apply, it will be approved. So we'll pray for him to have that.
I saw
So
his
that's all
post,
for
yeah.
today, guys. Thank you. I'm here. I cannot say no to USA team. I always say to Ma'am Bronwyn, I'm here to support everybody. Okay, even it's early 5 o'clock. It's not every day anyway. This is once a week only. So it's okay.
I love you, Miss Julie.
Yeah. I love you, Team USA. I love Ma'am Kelly. And of course, I would like to welcome our solid CRS here, Ma'am Elizabeth. It's clear, and they are from Solid RS, meaning the student of Coach Rian.
Welcome, Ma'am Elizabeth.
Oh, awesome. Welcome.
Solid CRS. Thank you for
Thank you,
coming.
Ma'am Julie, for also
Thank you.
waking up this early. It's 5 a.m. there, right? So anyone else who want to share from the US?
Ms. Kelly, let me just clarify if I can.
Yes, please, Jeff.
Are we to expect that there will be an increase in product prices due to inflation?
Startup
Yes.
packages, I think. Or
Same
prices,
thing,
or-
of course. I
Okay.
think we already increased a little. I'm not sure with the US pricing, but with the Uno Premier, I think we just increased this year. So it will be the product packages that they will be increasing, but it's really not that much. I think for the Philippines, like at 1,000 increase, but they didn't confirm it yet. So maybe late this year, they are just talking about it. They will inform us about the final pricing, but it is really acceptable with the inflation and all happening this year, actually. So let us just wait, Jeff, for their updates.
Yeah.
Miss Kelly, give me a minute, and I'll get back to you. We have Diane Christine that just joined us. It seemed like she's not, she is new, so she's an invite. And I would like to find out who is the person who invited you here, Diane?
Diane, which group are you
Diane
from?
Christine?
From Team Kamandag.
Team Kamandag, she's also with Team Grabe, with General, our team. Because
Wonderful.
she's also with our team. Because I shared the link in our group chat. So welcome, Diane. She says here on her name, she is also a kasambahay, which means she is a maid, right? Where do you work?
Oh, cool.
Cebu.
Cebu.
Kaya.
Yes.
Cebuano.
You can talk to Miss Bronwyn. She's also Bisaya.
Miss Kelly, what about Miss Claire? Claire de la Serna?
Claire, hello Claire. Saan po kayo?
Hello, good morning.
Saan group po kayo? Which group are you?
Team Supreme, CRS.
A CRS team also with Coach Rian's team. Hello, welcome, Ma'am Claire. You're also with Ma'am Elizabeth, the same group, right?
Right, so I'm assuming that none of them have actually heard the Premier Plus presentation. And so should we do a full-blown presentation?
Yes, because most of them are from
Yes.
Uno Local. It's good that you are here, so you will know
Yes.
about Uno Premier International package of Uno. So take it away, Ma'am Bronwyn. Thank you.
Okay, so any reporting that you guys want to do, especially from other parts of the world, please go ahead and type in the chat. And Ruth, I'd like to see what you are busy about. Type in the chat, please. Look, you're bowing your head. We are gonna get started, and normally, Diane and Claire, when we open up our business preview, we would play videos. We had some technical difficulties in starting this evening because we changed our schedule. So the hope is more and more people, especially in the United States, because that we seem to agree that this time is good, especially for large states like the United States. And if you are thinking of expanding, our presentation is US specific, but understand that it is exactly the compensation plan for Premier Plus. It's different from the locale. So we're gonna try to differentiate that as we go. You yourself is able to tell the difference between the Premier Plus package and the local packages. So if you look right now, the main difference is look around you. The people that you are seeing don't look like us, don't look Filipinos. They embrace our products. Most of them are in the US and UAE, and Hong Kong is represented. And I want to welcome everyone for being here. For right now, let's welcome Claire and Diane. And Diane, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, and I'm gonna quickly just do, there are three of us that present this because there's different chunks of information that we want to share. We are gonna try not to overwhelm you, but I do want you to let us know. This platform is all English. And if you have any questions, just type in the chat box. And all of us are going to try to answer and try to respond to your question. One of the things that expected when you do come to this platform, that you're going to find out that this is a global business opportunity with low startup costs. And you're going to get exposed to travel, some events, and some luxury items, even if you have not even thought about it. That makes us a step above the local. And you will also have a chance to earn in the comfort of your home, regardless who you are, wherever you are. So the possibility of time and freedom at any age is present. So you also would know the many ways to earn. As you know, you can have one, two, up to 3 accounts, and that would be up to 15 online stores. I would like to note that in the United States, when we started in 2015, we were only allowed 1 account. They just introduced the 15 accounts of last year. So we are all new at this multi-accounts and its potential for earning. So whether you are a business owner, student, overseas foreign workers, an employee, a healthcare professional, or a corporate executive, Uno may be for you. As you can see, we do offer all different kinds of health and wellness, beauty and health wellness products. Imagine if you become part of Premier Plus. On top of your local account, you can have a store like this with your name on it, up to 15 stores. So we do suggest that you turn on your video, mute your microphone, and please type your name and location, because this is a way of knowing geographically where you're located and how we can better assist you. I do want you to keep an open mind and type questions in the chat if you have it, and we'll try to help out. Okay, so basically the Uno system of care, if you're in the local, you know that we are into mind, body, family, society, and finances. And we're also try to remind folks about the getting enough sleep, exercise, nutrition, all that, because we are a consumer club. We connect, we remind each other to consume the supplements that we have to distribute, and also to have a healthy lifestyle. This platform that you're looking at right now happens on Wednesdays, 9 a.m. in the Philippines, as you can see right there. And then if you happen to have prospects or interested in inviting other folks in other countries like UAE, Nigeria, and Hong Kong, these are the largest, very engaged countries. That's the time that's stated there. And you know, when you think about it, we are the United States, so we kind of complicated when it comes to time zone. And let me just explain that a little bit further. I'm an educator, so I need to present the graphic form. Where we are talking right now the Zoom, a majority of us, when it says Cincinnati, Ohio, we are actually located in the eastern part of the United States. There are regions, western states consist of California, mainly mountain is Utah. And then we have Chicago, Illinois in the central states, and New York, New Jersey, New Jersey and New York and Washington DC and Cincinnati are represented here in the eastern states. Okay, I don't expect you guys to remember it, but at least right now, get a little bit more familiar about how the US is structured. Now, you are thinking, hey, what's going on? Where are we when it comes to your prospect? Imagine, guys, it is wonderful to know who you want to talk to and who you want to bring in, because we are very, very aggressive in launching or kicking off the business here in the United States, the Premier Plus. The potential for earning is huge. There's, remember, there's about 4 million Filipino Americans in the United States, 1.4 million. In California alone, there's 4 million. In California alone, there's 1.4 million Filipino Americans. So whenever you say like, okay, I have a prospect in California, so that's considered the Western states. So we are 3 hours apart. So there's always that, the different time zone, and that's why it's always a challenge. Our hope is this platform, we're able to offer 2 tracks to cover both sides of the United States. And we can only do that. We do that as we build, as we bring in more people and we educate them about the benefit of having a US or international Premier Plus. Also, Ma'am Julie is here, and also Miss Kelly. They hold business previews in Tagalog. So these are mainly concentrated for OFWs and Tagalog and native speakers. So they're comfortable in a presentation like that. This happens on Thursdays at 7 p.m. in the Philippines. So you remember that if you have Filipino prospects. And if you have international prospects, this is where you want to bring them on Wednesday morning, okay? So once you're part of our system, as you know, local, you get the same information, the intensive the food supplement orientation, and then some some TOPS skills training that we're offering every single week. Some groups, they offer them every single day. Some groups offer them hour by the hour on the hour. So can you imagine how much support you're gonna get when you decide to become part of our system? Now, let's talk about online social media marketing. If you pay attention and you talk to the person who invited you, you are gonna find that they're offering all kinds of social media classes, like YouTube marketing is an example, Instagram, and yesterday I just saw a poster for TikTok. Simply amazing how they equip us and tool us and retool us in order to be successful in the business. Now you're wondering, what are the countries that UNO is present? When you look at this at a glance, at our 15th anniversary, combining local and Premier Plus accounts, look at this. If you count this, there's about over 24 countries that have access to UNO products and to the programs. So that is huge. I do want to extend, especially now that we are having our guests, and I'm hoping that they'll come in. Can somebody follow up with an UNO staff, please follow up with Ifi Milimagu from UNITSA. Oh, by the way, I do want to acknowledge Ann Pinkan. And I'm sorry, Ann is actually is responsible for all people in Nigeria to have ranked up for as long as I can remember, probably the last couple of years or maybe 3 years. They have ranked up in the multi-level awards, and this is the recent poster. Now things are changing, the landscape is changing a little bit. I'm happy to see Bea is here, and Bea is actually within our group in the Philippines, Red Lions Group, amazing. And also Tango Batan from Cebu. She also made it ruby. So emerald and ruby, and of course, Nofu, Espana Nofu from, she's up there like every single month. I see it. Car achievers, travel achievers, all kinds of stuff. So congratulations to you all. Now you're wondering how huge is UNO? Well, this is just a fraction of the people that participated in the 15-year anniversary. Most of them are actually on Zoom, and the rest of them gathered at this event, SM Mega Mall. In the United States, they're starting to build a structure. So we had a meeting June 27 with US leaders. This is what I'm really excited about sharing. Look at these pictures. They are the usual suspects. These people are determined to work the United States. And a majority of these folks are actually in the health profession, registered nurses, allied professionals, or some exposure to health. So that gives you a little bit of confidence that whoever is pioneering here in the United States has some knowledge and personal experience about the product. So we feel that we have what it takes to keep this moving. In this segment, Ms. Kelly had already initiated and concluded the reporting from the field. This is a rare opportunity that all of us come together and talk about what's going on in your neck of the woods. Whether you're in the Philippines, you are in the US, UAE, or Hong Kong, you have an opportunity to actually share what's going on in your life, whether it's UNO related or, we don't talk much about politics and religion. But we do talk about things that enables us to know and value what's going on in your world. And so I'm going to start with giving you a little bit of history about UNO Local and UNO Premier. So UNO Local started in 2007, and UNO launched over 1,000 ounces in the Philippines, which in fact created over 3,000 self-made millionaires. These folks are young folks, students who is really aggressive in selling, especially during that time when they're able to build a network face-to-face, putting out flyers and really talking to people at the malls and hanging out. Their stories are amazing, and I'm sure with the local stories you've heard over and over again. So what happened is 2015, these three people here, Irby Chua, William Barbo, Oliver Chua, have a combined experience of over 60 years of multi-level marketing experience. On top of that, when you hear their story, they're going to tell you that when they started the business, they actually worked with global corporations, multi-level global corporations. They learned a lot and they built in their individual companies. But then there's a huge turnover. They found out that when they start, either the products are discontinued or the leaders leave, or and there's something wrong with the whole system. They find themselves having to rebuild again. So at one point they decided, okay, why don't we come together and build this one solid organization that will make it so solid and we're not dependent on anything else. And this is exactly what they did. When they came together, they had their own special skills, set of expertise. Irby Chua focused on the products and making sure that all of the offerings are top notch. And we have super branded and certified and all that. William Barbo is a servant leadership. He has a good solid background about duplicating and multi-level, especially when he started actually working for at McDonald's. And that's when he actually found the duplicating and getting a lot more information about building a structure and operations. Oliver Chua is Chief Operations Officer, and he is the person to be thankful for giving us all our online products, all the training, all of the apps now, really amazing. During COVID, they were able to reroute and refocus on online. And so let's talk about the global expansion in 2015. So what happened in 2015, they decided, okay, we're all shipping this products. We are shipping our people, I'm sorry. And OFWs, if you have heard of the data, we want to emphasize this. There are 2.2 million OFWs. This is 2019 data. And they are the ones who leave the country after they actually finish their schooling. And then they work for Saudi Arabia, in Singapore, in Hong Kong, in America, and subcontracting for other countries. And so because of that, they really contribute to the revenues, gross revenues in the Philippines. And we're talking about $37 billion. So these folks decided, hey, you know what? Why don't we just start sending bring our people back, and let's send our products out. And that's exactly what they did, targeting the people who can afford it, with a goal that these OFWs, the engineers, the domestic foreign workers, the maids and domestic workers are able to come home, will have an opportunity to dream of even coming home, reuniting with their families, reuniting with their husbands and wives, reuniting with their aging parents, because that was really a lot of sacrifices for OFWs. So that's what happened. Because of that, the OFWs are able to roll out the global expansion. And there are some stories that you're gonna see that some have actually managed to go back home to the Philippines and open up a business, reunite with their family. So we continue, in Red Lions, they have a program called Balik Pinas. And so focusing on overseas foreign worker to bring them home. So that include in 2015, they decided to open up in United States too. So they invested a lot of money to make that happen. They actually had an office in Las Vegas, Nevada, and another office in California. And so what happened is in 2021, they established a warehouse, and we are also halal certified. We are the first. Uno is the first Filipino-owned company that's registered to operate in the United States. So that means some of our products, if you look on the right-hand side, are the products that are available in the United States and US FDA certified. And on top of that, they're adding more to this. On the left-hand side, you're going to see the products that you will have access just for being a part of our Uno Premier Plus and Uno Local. As you can see, all the certifications. One thing that I'm really proud of is that we do have certification from the International Standards Organization. It is a member, 60-member country organization in Switzerland, in Geneva, Switzerland, wherein a global company has to submit tons of documentation, and they have to renew it every single year to make sure that the living conditions, the products and business practices are up to par with the international standards, the ISO certification. And that is something to be really, really proud about. And that's something to be worth mentioning whenever you want to, talk about. Now, this is my favorite part, and I want to really emphasize because there are some non-Filipinos in this group. There are about 17 of us. I love those numbers. Thank you so much. So the Uno was actually created for Filipinos and by Filipinos. But because of the exposure and the products and products testimonies, starting in Hong Kong and Saudi Arabia and even in Africa, because Filipinos are simply natural storytellers. They experience something wonderful, they share it. They experience something great, they would experience it. And we feel like, okay, like this is really a great graphic of what our Filipino value is. Now, who knows about, we all know about Bayanihan, where we help each other. It's a collective action, and this is very significant. We all help each other to lift people to prosperity. And that was what Uno is about. And for me, for those who don't know me, I've been with Uno since 2015, since 2016. And I have insisted that the United States need UNO in their lives too. So fast forward, it's like 5 or 6 years, I'm still doing it because I still believe, and this is the proof is in the pudding. The people in this room, in the Zoom, if they don't look Filipinos, they are part of the team that we started building. So thank you for that, and thanks for the trust. Here are just the products that are available, and I know Claire and knows about this already, but I'm gonna go ahead and quickly, by the way, I just got this graphics. I just love that they do so much to help us with marketing. So here are our products, the cosmetics. We have the magic cream, by the way, is favorite of the men. Can you believe that? And thanks for the folks for the women in Hong Kong, because they're the ones that really beta tested all of these products. And Paul Cheng, who's the founder in Hong Kong, made sure that there is a place for them to do all this experimenting and sharing. So I simply love that. We have a new product called Skin Renewal Set, and really wonderful. And they're coming up with more products. The glutathione, vitamin D. Glutathione, by the way, is already in line to get registered here in the US. And what does that mean? That means that once it makes it, in addition to the 9 products that we already have, we are able to sell it and get the direct selling commission. Cappuccino is a favorite of our partners in Africa, and we hear lots and lots of testimonies about that. Our coffee and chocolate for the children, the prime juice with mangosteen and goji berries. We also have Fit Right to help with losing weight and also to manage diabetes. For good heart health, we have grapeseed extract. And also for men and women to increase that energy and stamina inside or outside the bedroom or working out at the gym. This is an all-time favorite for a whole bunch of people. Also wheatgrass and barley. As you know, we're doing all premium, best and quality beauty products. Since it's summer, there's nothing like having a glass of mangosteen and goji berry prime juice. As you can see, it's got a lot of good benefits. And not only that, the fact that if you are into working out, you can actually quickly recover from drinking prime juice. There's a lot of benefits. As I'm talking about the products, I would like to ask some of the folks if you're willing to share some testimonies about your favorite product and why you simply love it. Okay, because this is another platform that we're able to share some of the product experiences, because that is valuable. I really want to read an input. Rosin is from Nigeria, who was supposed to be our guest last week. And so I had an exchange because it did not happen. But one of the things that I do want to read is that I asked her when she started. Rosine, her name is Rosine Lucy. And she's been with UNO. She's from Nigeria, and Anne is here, so she can confirm that. She said that she's been doing this since 2016. And one of the things that she likes is the Ultima C, because she had, her husband had an eye problem and he wore glasses. And thanks to Santi 8-Berry, Cryptoganic, and Ultima C, he no longer wears glasses. So this is something that you're gonna hear over and over again about the wonderful things that happen, when you do take our products and when you start sharing them with other people. And I'm hoping to get her to come back and reschedule, in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for Rosine as she shares the testimony. For those people who have not been to West Insula, this is what it looks like. So especially if you are working the business at a local level and you want to upgrade to Premier, this is something that you may want to share with them. If you send a prospect here at West Insula, they get really treated in a fabulous way. You walk in, and as William Barber is always there, and you see them walking the hallways, and he will greet you. He will take selfies with you. Miss Kelly has just explained how down to earth he is, and I happen to witness him many times. What he is really a great listener. You know, somebody could be talking, excuse the language, bitching about somebody, you know, instead of adding to the conversation, you know, he would just be quiet, and he would say, you know what, that's expected, that's okay, let them go. I mean, you know, he is just that, he's got that aura. So I'm really happy to have met him and spent time with him when I did go to visit the Philippines. Gary Morales had been with UNO for a long, long time, and he's the one responsible for all these operations. And the UNO staff, I can't thank you enough for doing all your hard work to make sure that our business succeeds. So if you know of somebody who has deep pockets, do not hesitate sending them to any of our offices worldwide, and then you're going to expect the same reception. Okay. Now, this is what the landscape looked like when it comes to the UNO world. Remember I talked to you about the overseas foreign workers? Well, they have presence now in Hong Kong, where a lot of domestic. Did you know that in Hong Kong, 2% of the population are domestic foreign workers from the Philippines? I mean, this is a fact. And so when you think about it, take a look at this. Our number one host is also the Middle East. So we have offices, we have active leaders in Qatar and UAE, and also a lot of people trust our products in Nigeria. And I'm kind of hoping, can someone please look out for Iffy if she walked in to let us know. And so when you, this is the other countries, even if they don't have an office, they have access to our product. So there is no limit as to who you're going to bring in or who you're going to prospect, because we are definitely conquering the local market. We are now in over 24, 25 countries to be exact, and over 4 continents. And we have international offices, and we have created, and now this number is growing, over 300 international millionaires and over 3,000 millionaires in the Philippines. This is the proof of the pudding, when you say it in American, wherein, okay, see, so you cannot question that we are certified to operate here in the United States. Everything's legit. And then we have a warehouse in Las Vegas. Let's look at the Premier Plus countries that are thriving. Hong Kong, take a look at that. Nigeria and the USA, we're slowly moving, but we are going to get there. And United Arab Emirates. These people are the faces of UNO Premier Plus. They have actually used the products, believe in the products, and hang on to the business concept and knowing that it's going to work. So I urge you to really talk to your upline or the person who invited you to get more stories about our offices. The things that we offer once you become part of our system is a regular training. You are gonna, as you know, these dates are pretty current. We are looking forward to another food supplement orientation in English. And even if you are not in the United States, as you know, it's offered to all of the countries in the world if they want to participate, and this is the timeline. Okay, so I want you to take note of that. We would like to welcome you for that, and that is in July 23, a Saturday here in the USA, and it is a Friday in the Philippines. That's July 22. Okay, now One Lifestyle. This is a new program that they just implemented where it doesn't really cost a lot of money, and these are just a sample package for Nigeria. When you think about it, for a mere price of $38, you can be a direct seller. And there's a separate compensation package for that. So this is something that you may want to explore, okay? Now, our products have made it to the Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory, including the products here that you see. Again, our products are wonderful. These Cryptoganic is the flagship product of Uno, and it is registered and it has made it to the list of US FDA approved. This Ultimate C is in the pipeline to get approved, hopefully in August, and the glutathione, okay? We in the United States, we try to immerse and try to influence people that, you know, this Filipino-owned company is here, and they just have to experience the products. So we've done a lot of activities to make sure that we do that as we progress. We are also embracing the Filipino community, and most of them are actually second or third generation Filipinos. Those are Filipinos that their parents are purebred Filipinos, and then they had children that are here, that were born and raised here, and they don't speak Filipino or Tagalog, unfortunately. And you're gonna find that there's a lot of us, you know, here. And this is another market that's low-hanging fruit for us to explore. My husband and I actually attended a Philippine Nurses Association that consisted with three states. We're talking about Indiana and Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. This is something that I'm really proud of. We are so proud of our products, and this is actually the mayor. The mayor of Cincinnati, Ohio. And what's really significant about this is that the mayor of Cincinnati is the first Asian Pacific Islander mayor in Cincinnati. So he is familiar with the story of immigrants. We are now actually connecting with other like-minded folks here, and most of them are Filipinos, and that's how because COVID protocol has actually relaxed, so we have more opportunities to reach out and talk to them about the products and the business opportunity. So at this point, I'm going to ask my business partner, Jeff Brewster, to go ahead and talk about how you can work your business. Jeff?
Thank you, Ma'am Bronwyn. And I'd like to say good evening and good morning to our business partners around the globe. You know, we're going through a lot of changes in our company that are reflective of changes in the world. And that's a good thing. It excites me because a company that remains stagnant is a company that doesn't grow. So a company that faces changes, faces challenges, and rises above them and to meet them, that's the company that I want to be with. And that's the company that we are a part of today. You know, we are part of this great consumer membership club. And that to me says there's partnership. That to me says that there's value in people. There's value in engaging with customers. Don't you want to be part of that business? Well, let's go further here and let's dissect it for a few moments. Many ways that we can work this business. We are a consumer club. And I want you to advance 2 slides here, Bronwyn, because we're going to go rather quickly tonight.
Okay.
Profitable consumerism is part of our business model. Profitable consumerism in a nutshell is simply, as a consumer, you make money, as opposed to just being a consumer and spending money. Now think about that. That's a totally different traditional way of earning money that is not customary with other multi-level marketing companies or even with businesses themselves. But look at what we do. We become the distributor and the consumer. That's part of being a member of our dynamic business club. We are both distributor and consumer. Well, what does that mean? That means that we cut out the supply chain, and those savings we earn back. And that's what contributes to our profitable consumerism model. where we cut out the middleman and we earn those savings. With the changing now in our compensation schedule, we're earning anywhere from 5% rebates on each of our purchases, multiple percentages on our group activity sales, and even further than that. And these are some of the dynamic changes that are now coming about with our new compensation schedule that's really enabling our company to be quite profitable as consumers. Let's go on and talk about our next way of really working this business, because it truly is at the forefront of our economies globally today. And I want to talk to you a little bit about direct sales. You know, here in the United States, our statistics came out today where we have 11.3 million job vacancies. Can you imagine that? A country that is as industrialized as the United States with a shrinking job market. It just doesn't seem real, but it is. It is the face of the economy today, not just in the United States, but globally. The labor force is changing. So with this change, what are you doing to rise to this challenge? With 11.3 million people at least out of work, that says to me that there's great opportunities. You know, this is a perfect storm for our business at this time. We've got millions and millions of people who are unemployed, who are changing careers, or who are forced out of the labor market because their companies simply cannot survive. That's one aspect of the perfect storm. The other aspect of the perfect storm is we're still in the midst of a pandemic. Think about that. Rising variants all across the globe are still perpetuating this pandemic. This is the perfect opportunity if you are in health and wellness. So where are you today in positioning yourself, your business, to capitalize on direct retail sales? The opportunities have never been better for this company. Now, look at the growth that we have made over the last 15 years without a pandemic. Think about how we can actually be catapulted over the next 5 years to even greater heights because of the changing economy and the global pandemic. A perfect storm that is working out in our favor. When we look at the trajectory of direct sales over the last decade, we see a constant increase, and that's going to increase even further. Projections by 2024, that's just 2 years out, has us as a multi-trillion-dollar company. How much of that do you want? When we come to sales by product category, let us look at wellness products. They are the fastest growing sector in the wellness industry. And the wellness industry is one of the fastest growing sectors in retail sales. A perfect storm that has perfect opportunity. Let's go further, because with this perfect opportunity, we want to look at perfect profit margins. In business, you want to pay attention to the amount of money that you can make. What are your profit margins? What are the average profit margins for food supplements? Here in the United States, it's anywhere from 15 to 22%. Look at our company. Our company has profit margins anywhere from 22 to 40%, depending on your level of investment. Well, think about that. Are you in the right place at the right time with the right products? Absolutely you are. Absolutely. So what are you doing to capitalize on direct retail sales? Let's go further. Our company has created a great foundation for us to succeed in this business through online e-commerce platforms. Now, You might not know much about e-commerce. You might say, I never even thought of having a global business. Well, that's the opportunity that's handed to us today. Whether we like it or not, that's given to us by default. You are a global entrepreneur today. With our company, it is just this simple. Our company has an e-commerce platform, not to mention the trainings that go along with it for social media training, and other technology trainings that enable us to stay and to be at the forefront of this industry. But let me tell you how easy it is, because this is a simple turnkey operation. As a distributor, you have your own online store. So as a new person in business, or even a seasoned person in business, now's the opportunity for you to drive customers to your online e-commerce store. I said it's turnkey. By that, I mean you have nothing else to do. The company does it all for you. Your customers simply go to your website, they pick their products, they pay for their products right online. Our UNO staff will then verify that purchase, verify the address of your customer, package and drop ship the products directly to your customer's doorstep. You have no inventory to manage. You have no accounting and processing fees to handle. It's all done for us. Turnkey. How simple can it be? But my question is, what are you doing to capitalize on direct retail sales? Let us go further, because our company is even stepping up into the forefront of multi-level marketing online. And we've grown to the point where we now have the opportunity to have international stores. So you not only can have accounts in your own country, but you can now have accounts in countries across the globe. You are actually a global entrepreneur. Let us go further with the slides. As a global entrepreneur, I want you to consider doing business here in the United States. How simple is that? Building your business in the United States, I want you to keep in mind, we have no territorial boundaries, and we are, once again, a global business. So think about that. Think about the friends, the family, the colleagues that you have here in the United States. How easy is it for you to extend your direct retail selling business? It's just this. Here in Cincinnati, Ohio, we have created an Unopreneur Center. We too can drop ship anywhere in the continental United States, Canada, or Alaska. So if you want to build your business, you can start absolutely right today, because we've created an e-commerce store just for distributors. I want you to take note of our e-commerce address, healthydays365.store. Just that simple, healthydays365.store. This is a store that we have created, again, just for you as a distributor, as a global business partner. You too can send your customers right to our store. We will drop ship those products directly to your customer's doorstep. And guess what? We will still credit you with your Nook points. An opportunity that's really hard to beat, but I want you to capitalize that today. Let's go further, because I want to spend just a couple of minutes and let my upline and business partner, Doug, really take a deeper dive into the heart of what we do. At the heart of this company, we're a multi-level marketing company. What does that mean? That means that we are a networking franchise. Now, I don't know what your impressions are or ideas or philosophy about network marketing, but I'm going to tell you, it's the foundation of all businesses. Network marketing is nothing more than building a team, building a company. You know, there are many Fortune 500 companies around the globe, right? But you tell me, which one of them is a solo entrepreneur? Not one. They are multifaceted companies filled with hundreds and thousands of employees. So, what does that say? That says that teamwork truly is the success to building a successful company and franchise. That's the heart of network marketing. Enjoy that philosophy, embrace that philosophy, and be successful at making your business connect with people and other businesses. You are now a networking entrepreneur. I want to just highlight with this graphic some of the potential earnings that we can achieve if we work together, build our team, and have that team achieve its highest level of performances. Our system is simply a 4x4 system. I'm going to allow the person that invited you here to explain to you exactly what that means. But if you work this system correctly, it can work for you. We can achieve up to nearly $18,000 in a 5-month period. But like anything else, great results require great work. This is the opportunity that we have today with the great foundation that this company has provided. But it gets better from here. And I'm going to ask Doug Payne if he'll walk us through some of the further opportunities that make being part of our multi-level marketing company today one of the best opportunities that you can take advantage of. Doug?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jeff. You've heard from Ma'am Bronwyn and you heard from Jeffrey. I'm going to tell you a few other ways to actually work the business. Jeffrey spoke on his last slide about making 17,920, I believe. Let's just round it off and say 18. You know, if you did that by 15 accounts, in which Ma'am Bronwyn talked about in the beginning, you'd be somewhere in the realm of 268 or 270,000 a year. Just imagine that. That's just one of the ways, or a couple of the ways that you can actually work the business. I'm going to get into direct selling, referral bonuses and matching bonuses. And I'll touch upon multi-level, and I'll let the global part and the rewards and the inheritance come with your upline and let them explain that to you. You can take it away. Ms. Bronwyn, please. Okay, very simple. The first way, you can earn cash for every friend and or family member that you sponsor, but you first have to buy a package. The platinum package costs $380, the premier $1140, your elite package costs $2280, and your global package costs $4560. Now, all of these packages come with a little something that gives you your reward right out front, okay? You get your lifestyle rewards, your car bonuses, your travel rewards, sales kit magazine, and a host of other things, okay? That's just for buying the package, okay? Now, going further in the direct referral, for the platinum package, they give you a cash incentive or a bonus of $20. For a premier plus, $60. For your elite plus, $120. And for your global package, it's a $240 cash bonus. Okay, please advance, Ms. Bronwyn. Another way of earning is a matching bonus, okay? Very simple. You earn a matching bonus each time you pair. If you look over in the diagram where it says your left and your right team, you see the platinum, okay? Okay, a platinum, when you match both of them, it gives you a bonus of $40, okay? Now, if you look over to the right again, it says progressive income on the first 10 matches. That's where the other screen before took place, okay? A platinum on the other screen would have gave you 20 for the match, a platinum on the matching bonus side after the 11th match and onward, it's 40. Okay, it just doubles. That's all it does. So once again, for a platinum on your left and a right, there's a bonus of $40. For a premier on your left and a premier on your right, the bonus is 120, or the cash earning is 120. The elite on your left and your right is 240. And of course, the global being the best package that you could buy, a global on your left and a global on your right is $480. Now, if we can just pause there for a second before we go. If we took that 480 and 480, well, I tell you what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait until your sponsor, the person who brought you in, explain further on this. So let's advance, Ms. Brown. Sometimes we can go into a lot more detail than we want to, okay? There is a lot of ways to earn in this business, okay? I'm going to take you through another way of earning. Number 3, the direct royalty bonus, okay? It starts at 10% and it goes all the way to 20, okay? And that's very simple. We're going to start with a red where it says direct royalty. As a platinum earner, you earn 10% off of everything that you purchase and everything your downline brings in. 10%, 15% for your elite. Once again, everything you earn and your downlines earn, okay? And if we go over to the grid on your left-hand side where it says G, that's a global. You earn 20% for your global and then another 5% on the second level. So I'll explain that again. 20% on your first level for your left and your right global, and then an additional 5% for their globals that they bring in on their left and their right. Okay, so you can earn up to 25% on this one. All right, Ms. Brown, next screen, please. Okay, thank you. This is a lifestyle reward. Are we getting tired of all these rewards and earnings? I don't know, but they keep going. On this lifestyle reward, the Y indicates you, okay? The 5th match is the first way of earning, okay? For every 5th match, you receive a point. For every 10th match and 15th and 20th, you receive an additional point, okay? Now what that means is that you can convert those points into car, travel, lifestyle rewards, that's such as gadgets, handbags, shoes, etc. That list goes on and on, okay? You can even turn that into cash, okay? Most of all, this is just another way that Uno gives out their rewards, okay? Ms. Bronwyn, do we have another one? Here we go. This is a new uni-level compensation. We refer to it as a Nook, okay? Let's go to the first side on the left, uni-level, where it says you earn 5% as a distributor, okay? 5% for everything that you purchase and you bring in. The number 1 underneath it, where it says 3%, well, that's your first level. Anybody on your first level will earn 3% for you. Second level, 4%, and I'm not going to read them all. I will go down to the 18% that you can make as being a distributor. And then I'll go over to the yellow line where it says consultant, where you can earn up to 21%. Or either the red line for Ruby, where you can earn up to 24%. Okay? This is people making money, buying and selling and distributing the goods. Nothing more than that, okay? You can go all the way down to your 10th level and even further, okay? You can go all the way over as a diamond executive and earn up to 29%, okay? Uno's made it even rewarding than that. They've added an additional 2 or 3 levels. There's black, there's gold, there's colors that I don't even know. But you can earn up to 45 and 50% by going out further. Okay? This business doesn't stop. Ma'am Bronwyn, do we have an additional screen? Are we going to talk more about this or what?
No, we're at the point we're in, Jacqueline, is Jacqueline around?
I don't.
Okay,
think
ladies and
so.
gentlemen, especially for the folks that are here and hearing this for the first time, we all know how to get started, and it's just this 3 simple steps. You purchase a package, depending on what, how big your family is or how you want to use it. You can go ahead and purchase a starter pack Platinum Plus at $380 and an investor package of $4,560. So this is all depending on how much you can afford. And then, of course, we advise you when you do have some money, disposable income, to go ahead and invest. The bigger package that you purchase, the larger the earning potential is. So think about this. It comes with products. And of course, we support you by coming to a partners briefings that happens, wherein you learn about the business model, you partake of all of those earnings of learning, knowing the products, best practices. And the greatest thing is really knowing how the products are manifesting with other people. And that's how you get really, really excited while you're taking the products and it starts to manifest on you. Use the products also. You want to consume the products and become the product of your products. And you're going to find out as you attend these meetings, there is such an aha moment when you hear somebody talk about the products and how wonderful they made them feel. Especially, I can't wait to hear our sharer from Onitsa. The step 4 is you find 4 health and business partners. You don't have to look very far. You know, people are around you. You start with warm, on your warm list, the people that are close to you, the people that would loan you money or babysit your kids or loan them your car or put a shelter over you in case you need something, because those are the people that you know really, really well. And they have the greatest interest to make you, to advise you. And they're going to find out that it is really a great opportunity. And you just go back to the same thing. You find those people that will sign up, attend the meetings, consume the products, and then in turn, you help them find their 4 health and business partners. It's that easy. Why? Because you are in the right company. The products are wonderful. You're going to hear more about that. We have the right support system. As you can see, all the trainings provided and the few of us here, but there's tens and thousands of people out there that can help you. And there are many ways to earn. Whether you want to sell, don't want to sell, whether you just want to consume and convert your household and convert your family's household, it's as simple as that. If you are a student, just wanting to get that extra income, to pay your student loans, or you are an OFW who wants to go home to the Philippines or wherever, the fact is, this could be something for you to earn that extra income, to visit your family, to reunite with your family, to make sure that your aging parents are taken care of. Lots and lots of stories you're going to hear about. And for retirees, I'm a retiree. You can achieve time and freedom with UNO at any age. I simply love UNO. And the reason I'm doing this because I really want to leave a legacy for my grandkids. And the fact that even though I get my pension, we don't know what's going to happen. I know I bring in the money every month, but there's a lot in here in the United States is what you call pension rates. Even after you have put into the system and you're supposed to collecting money, with the economy and the downward trend, there is no guarantee that I will sustain my lifestyle if I don't have an extra income. The fact is, anything can happen, and you have to be prepared for the worst. So this is a great opportunity to stash up some money and to enjoy life and also enjoy your grandkids and be healthy. Another concern for people my age, retirees, is that, as you know, people are getting healthier because of the lifestyle, especially they adopt a healthy lifestyle. The thing is, I'm concerned if my pension can sustain me beyond 100, that's a thought for some people. So, ladies and gentlemen, regardless of who you are, UNO can lift people into prosperity through health. And I just want to fast forward the slide. I want to find out if our guest is here. Can someone check if he is actually here already? And then as I'm doing that, let me just do a few more slides. If you're somebody who's got all the money in the world, you have everything, seem to have everything you need, but there's a desire to help other people, this is another platform for you to do UNO for philanthropy, for a cause to help other people. And if you are a person like me who simply loves to travel, because traveling just gives you a excitement and knowing how other people live, the different cultures, something to talk about and experience it. UNO has figured it all out. The travel incentives are amazing. Some people, they say, oh, I don't want to travel. But then actually out there, if you're like anything like my husband, he would kick and scream because he doesn't want to travel. But when he gets to that destination, he completely changes. I mean, he just loves different culture and talking to people. Now, what does it take for you to get into this business? Well, do you have a phone? Do you have a strong internet connection? And as you know, they will provide you with an online store that all you do is send a link. So you got everything you need. Now let's talk about your health. Let's talk about the very principle that UNO is a systemic fix, because today more than 90%, 95%, and you can see it all the time if you read, especially the people that are promoting health and wellness, it's all about the choices of food, the toxicity in the environment. And also, if you're not getting the nutrition that you need in order for your cells to repair itself, the lack of physical exercise, just think about this. To become part of this system where everyone nurtures each other, to remind them about proper and healthy living, the fact that all of that our body are supposed to heal, just make the right choices. And we are there to remind you, because we are a consumer club, and this is just something that is a no-brainer. And now think about this. Wherever you are in your life, now you're thinking, should I do this? Well, do not wait, because UNO in most countries are in their pioneering stages, especially in the United States. The fact that if you're thinking of a person, now when you really think about it, somebody says, have you heard of UNO? Here in the United States, oh yeah, UNO, the pizza. So is that good or bad? That's actually good, because no one has heard of UNO, and you'll be the first person who's offering them opportunity. But do not wait too long, because we want to make sure that there's such a thing as positioning advantage. The fact that if you actually have your account set up as we are building, you are going to benefit from anybody that comes in within your structure. Now, if you cannot make up your mind in the next couple of days, you're going to be left behind. There's a saying that says, if you snooze, you lose. So you don't want that to happen. So I want you to get started today. Talk to the person who invited you and be a UNO Premier Plus. UNO Premier Plus is the way to go. I cannot tell you the compensation packages are better. The lifestyle rewards are wonderful. And you don't have to worry about disposing of your products, because you don't have to get tons of products if you don't want to, because most of the compensation are in form of cash to be deposited directly into your bank accounts. Okay. Now, this is the time where we are going to call on our guests, and I'm going through someone. I'm going to stop sharing. Thank you, guys. I know we started late, and I hope that we did bring some value to this. I want to call on Ann Pinkian. Hi, Ann. Are you still awake? I know it's maybe 3 or 4 a.m. in Nigeria. So Ann is actually the office manager at Onitsa. And she is a wonderful person. And I'm trying to, hey, Ann, can you chime in for a minute and just tell us about what's going on there and how long have you been with UNO? Trying to figure out if Miss Kelly, can you facilitate a conversation while I will try to do to reach out to Efemila Malugo?
Sure, sure.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm also monitoring if she will be entering our Zoom,
Okay.
also our group chat, but no update yet. Anyway, we can
Any
entertain
questions in the
some,
chat?
yes, we can entertain some questions. We don't have any questions right now, just some comments. How the presentation inspires our business partner, Charlene from California shared that. Anyone else here who have some questions that we can answer, especially from Uno Local, Ma'am Dayan, Ma'am Claire, may question kayo? Do you have anything
Clarifying questions.
confusing that you want to ask with regards to Uno Local and Uno Premier? Wala naman. Okay. Anyway, you can also reach out to me kung meron kayong questions. Yes,
I
yes,
do
Ma'am
want to
Claire.
congratulate. Okay.
Yes, Ma'am Claire, you can type in your question here and I can, or yes, you can unmute now and then I can translate and answer. Yes, Ma'am Claire.
Kung sakaling may na-invite ako na foreigner sa ibang bansa, paano ko siya ma-sharean at saan siya mag-order ng mga product?
Ayan, Ma'am Claire, kasi ang account mo is Uno Local, right?
Yeah.
Kasi Ma'am Claire asked, she has a Uno Local account and if ever she has a foreigner that she wants to sign up for Uno Premier and purchase some products as well, how can she do it? So, Ma'am Claire, first things first, you need to have a Uno Premier account in order for you to internationally sign up other people like mga foreigners. Ang Uno Premier, as what we have discussed, here in the Philippines po, if you will purchase the lowest package is Platinum, which is 14,500 worth of products. So once you have an Uno Premier account, you can put the prospects you have all over the world, US or anywhere else like Middle East, you can sign them up under your account depending on their country kasi we have different packages as well in different countries like in the US, yung diniscuss kanina ni Ma'am Bronwyn. For the products naman, ang maganda, we also have drop shipping with Uno products in the US. So our business partner here, Mr. Jeff Brewster, have a drop shipping website. So if you have relatives or friends in the US and wants to avail Uno products, you can visit his website and just add to cart those products and then it will be automatically shipped anywhere in the US. And the good thing is whatever the NUC points, yung NUC points that were generated from that purchase will be you can give your account number to Mr. Jeffrey Booster, so it will be put in your account if you just want to sell the products. But for sign-ups, I think you need to have a Premier account. Ang maganda rin, with that Premier account, not only in the US, you can sign up anywhere in the world because Uno Premier is international.
Ms. Kelly, I also want to add that
Yes.
in the United States, we've extended, especially if within your family and you want them to try the products. If they are US FDA approved, we are able to ship the products for them and even the local products. If because we do, Jeff actually keeps an inventory or pre-order once a month. So we can send them the products because some people, you'd be surprised that the local account holder that are here in the United States, just an example, has not tried our products. They were convinced about the concept of network marketing because obviously it works and the products seem to be secondary. And so if you just simply want to convince them to try our products as a start, we can help too. There's no question, and I'm kind of hoping that we do get Ifemile Magu in here to talk about it because I know she's been with Uno for a long, long time. And it's really how you started is product driven. And I'm sure a lot of people will agree. You know, I got into this business because of the products, because it manifested in me. I had a back sciatica for over 20 years and I took Sandiac berries and lo and behold, it's gone now. You know, I mean, you cannot, I cannot tell you how our products are wonderful. So if you know somebody in any approach, your upline at a local level, here in the United States, you can provide us your distributor ID, your local distributor ID, and we're able to assign your NUC points and also ship the products to the person here in the United States. Okay.
And also, Ma'am Claire and anyone else here, if you have prospects, foreigner prospects especially, you can invite them every week. Yes, starting today, we have a new time slot, Wednesdays, 9 a.m. Invite your foreigner prospects so they can listen to this kind of presentation and be encouraged to be part of Uno Premier. We will do our part to explain everything, answer their questions, and then if they sign up, they will be under your account. Any more questions?
So I want to congratulate Charlene for getting a Platinum Plus sign up. Charlene is
Congratulations,
from
Charlene.
California. And I
Thank
want to
you.
congratulate.
Thank you.
And I want to congratulate myself for getting a Platinum Plus actually last week. This lady is from Italy,
Wow,
she's here in Cincinnati, and she happens to be from Senegal. And so
Oh, wow.
this is really, you know, as global as you can get. You know, the people here, we have good intentions to make people feel good and progress. I mean, you know, look, you got a gold mine here, and we are here to help all across. Ruth is in Lebanon, Missouri. She's got 15 accounts. Charlene, Julie is in United Arab Emirates. Jeff Brewster is here in Cincinnati. Very knowledgeable, single. Oh, did I say single? Sorry. Charlene is from is from Concord, California. Concord, California. So you know, this is it. I want to find out. Okay, so it's 10:52. I'm just gonna have. I know I'm not an executive, but I'm gonna make an executive decision that we're gonna. Well, it seemed like we missed out on Ifemile Magu. I hope I'm. Did I say that right, Miss Kelly?
I think so,
seems,
yes.
Lagu from
Ron,
Units.
you want to take a picture?
Miss Kelly's gonna do it. So I want to thank everyone, especially Anne for being here representing Nigeria. And I'm sorry about the internet connection. Seemed like it's the second time. And if you guys have any suggestion for any sharer, please go ahead and reach out to us and we'll push it forward to UNO so they can arrange for that to happen. I encourage you guys to come see us again. You know, there's 17 of us. So these 17 are future millionaires. Some are already silent millionaires, you know, they're just too humble. But please go ahead and Miss Kelly, please take a picture. Miss Merle, open up from Jersey City. Open up your camera. Miss Donna.
All right, so let's wait for the
All right.
others. Okay, let me do a screenshot here and let's do our UNO Premier sign. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Diane, Claire, I hope we did not overwhelm you with information. If like Miss Kelly said, if you need additional information, she can provide you that information. Oh, and who's this? We got an iPhone turned on. Could you take another
That's
picture? Miss-
Unida Natividad. That's the downline of my cross line.
Welcome, welcome. And where
Oh,
is she? In the Philippines or in the US or
I
where
think
is she?
she's from Lebanon, and then she's in the Philippines right now, I think.
Okay.
You can
cool.
unmute, Unida. You can unmute yourself and speak. Unmute ka po, ma'am. Unida. iPhone.
maybe she
It's
does.
okay. Let's just have her get the picture. Well, thank you for coming. Hope to see you again and you can bring others.
Okay, let me take another one. Okay, 1,
Thank you,
2,
Miss Kelly.
3. All right.
Well, again, I want to thank you. Thank you everyone for coming. A round of applause for the people that showed up and you know,
Thank
hang out
you.
with us for close to 2 hours. We love you. Hope to see you again. Thank you, Miss Kelly, Miss Julie. Thank you all. Donna.
Yun.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Next
Diane.
time. Bye,
Claire.
Ruth. Thank you, Diane and Claire. Hope to see you again. Okay. Okay. And you,
Bye.
Nathan.
Hey, Nathan.
All right.
Unida,
Love
I don't
you
know.
guys.
I think
Good
it's
morning.
great.
Okay.
Thank you, Ma'am
Bye-bye.
Julie. US team, bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank
USA.
you.
Go to
Bye.
bed now. Sleep.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.